everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So a strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Thinks one through. And that'll be a goal kick. Carlos Soler. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Played into space out wide. Danger averted for now. Yamal's cross. It's out for a goal kick. Sarr played out towards the right wing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mane. Proves too strong.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Jacobs. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Laporte. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Carlos Soler. Yamal. Rodri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Mane. And it's played forward. Gets the shot away! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Played into the middle. And back out it comes. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cucurella. Nice control. Rodri. Carlos Soler. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Now then, the ball's come loose. And a play for a throw. Pedri, there's the header! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Jacobs. Oh, sweet feet. Aimed in towards the centre. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sarr gets a cross in. Back in once more. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's a throw. Pedri with the cross. And it's a brilliant interception. Ndiaye, who's steaming forward. Shot, surely! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Yep, it's a corner. Oyarzabal moves short. Oyarzabal. And here's Soler.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rodri, that's a delicate pass. Llorente, now here's the delivery. Koulibaly looks to the other side. Diatta. Sarr. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. And he goes cross-field. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Diatta. Out to the right. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Overhit and out of play. Yamal. Llorente. Mikel Oyarzabal. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Sarr. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Mane. That's good play. And it's Diatta. Diatta. Now the delivery. He's cut it out. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Mane. Mane! Just off target. Jacobs with the short one. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looks soft. Tries a shot! Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Diatta. Can he deliver? And he's there to get it away. He can get that clear. Rodri. Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Llorente. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Carlos Soler. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Here's Oyarzabal. Carlos Soler. That's a simple one for the keeper. Sarr. Clipped into space. Now it's Diatta. Cucurella. That is a little undercooked.
Rodri, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the ball's come loose here. Jacobs shifted upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Idrissa Gueye is there, and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mane. Diatta. Now it's Diatta. Laporte gets rid without sophistication. And it's Sarr. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Idrissa Gueye. That's a nicely weighted pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is out of play. Now it's Diatta. Gueye. Sarr. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Punches pushed away. Clearly not happy with that. Mane, oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Defending of the desperate variety. Carlos Soler making good progress on the right-hand side. Llorente. Do have a chance to counter here. Sarr. And it's Diatta. Diatta going full tilt down the right-hand side. Mane. Mane with a shot! And he's heaved it away. Gay. Sarr. Nice physical challenge. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. And it's Soler. Llorente. Sarr forwards and with intent. And Diaye. Lobbed in behind. That's tidy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Mane. And Mane! Mikel Oyarzabal. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Yamal. Yamal. And that is going out for a goal kick. Senegal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Sarr. Sarr played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Now it's Diatta. And he's there to clear it. And it's Sarr. Back into the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Jacobs was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pau Kubasi aimed forwards. Now it's Yamal. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And Diaye. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. Diatta. And Diaye looks to get on the end of this. Can he finish? Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Gay. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ferran Torres. Pedri has created one goal already. And it's Diatta. Mane. Out to the right. And that was very necessary. Llorente is fouled. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Shot a goal! Jacobs with the clearance. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Played towards the other side. Carlos Soler caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Carlos Soler. Oh yeah, shoots! Moved on forwards. Sarr. Senegal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And delicately. Diatta. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. Pedri. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedri. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Now that's well seen too. And the counter-attack is on for Senegal. Llorente. Carlos Soler. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Just misses past the post.
Oyarzabal, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's played forward. And Ndiaye is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply, and it's Mane. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Mane gets into some space. Big chance! It's a loose ball. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
That's going to go a long way. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rodri. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Cucurella. Pedri. A chance to play it in. Now what about this cross? Tries to get it clear. Rodri. Pedri. And he won't reach that. Sarr. Probing pass. And it's Diatta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Strong running down that left flank. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. And here's Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Very nicely done. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Koulibaly shifted upfield. Carlos Soler. Pedri. Cucurella. Wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres has got himself a free kick. And he's there to get rid. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. Ndiaye knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Diatta. Diatta! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Jacobs. Koulibaly aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Now who's going to be first to this? I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Moved on forwards. Llorente, gently done. Now the cross. That has been knocked clear. Looking to break at pace. Oh, super find. That's an excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sarr. Diatta. He is through here. Diatta has it out wide and in space. It's run loose here. Ball is over the line. Ferran Torres. Played out to the right. Yamal, and that's aimed into the middle. There will be a throw-in. And it's Rodri. And here's Soler. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Diatta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. And it's Cucurella, crossing. And that is not finding anyone. Sarr. Mane. Yamal given the lift of his goal, and it's played forward, and it's Cucurella. Cucurella. 30 minutes gone. Llorente. Yamal. Played out wide. Rodri, played out towards the right wing. Yamal, and he's gone backward here. And here's Yamal. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. Ambitious ball here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Cucurella. Llorente. Yamal. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Carlos Soler. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mendy deals with that, nice and simple. And it's hoisted clear. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. He's in plenty of space here. Nice defending, physical and effective. Ferran Torres. Cucurella picks it up now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Llorente. Some good work on the right flank here. Was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sarr cuts it out. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Mane, and Mane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Senegal have a free kick. He's gone for goal. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And it's been taken short. And it's Gay. Llorente forwards and with intent. Ndiaye. Llorente gets good distance on it. Diatta. Diatta in acres of space out wide. Goal! Senegal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Llorente. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. And it's Rodri. And here's Yamal. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Senegal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's there to clear it. Mane, and they can counter here. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Llorente shifted upfield. Llorente. And that's been won straight back. And here's Yamal. And here's Oya. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Sarr. Koulibaly chooses to go cross-field. And it's Mane. He is through here. Out to the right. Cross goes in there. Sarr! Decent enough try.
Sarr is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Can he get onto this? Header! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Over to the left, and it's Jakobs. Jakobs. Time to deliver. Oh, they could be caught out here. So who's he picking out? Ndiaye. Yamal forwards and with intent. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Carlos Soler. And here's Oyarzabal. Sarr. Koulibaly aim forwards. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly played out towards the right wing. Mane. Ferran Torres. Diatta. Diatta going full steam down the flank. Cleared without complication. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Ferran Torres. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye played over towards the opposite flank. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Koulibaly. That's really well manoeuvred. Referee's given a throw. Ferran Torres going full tilt down the left. Pedri. Rodri. Carlos Soler. Llorente. In by a header! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Diatta. Now it's Mane. Will play through for the wide man. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. Showing good feet. Idrissa Gueye. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. And it's lofted through here. That looks a good ball through. And that has been clubbed away. Jacobs. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Mane. Well-timed, excellent interception. Llorente. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Yamal. Ndiaye. Diatta. And it's Diatta. And here's Mane. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Carlos Soler. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Carlos Soler. And here's Llorente. Oh, this is Ferran Torres! Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. Sarr. Oh, good spread. Diatta. Oh, it's played in. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Llorente. And it's played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. Cucurella. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gets good distance on it. Kubasi. Laporte. Looks to the other side. And there's the end of the first half. Senegal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. What a throw in. Diatta. Gone behind for a goal kick. Llorente, Yamal, he's got away, Llorente, oh that's neat, not pretty but it gets the job done, it's really well cleared, and it's Pedri, lovely bit of skill. Caused a worry or two.
Well, Oyarzabal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Diatta. Diatta, Mane, looking here to chip it through, Ndiaye, and the ball is out of play. Pedri, aim forwards. Really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Llorente. Yamal. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Oh, can he get onto this? That's the throw. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Now it's Diatta. Danger averted for now. Koulibaly aim forwards. How Kubasi can get it clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Carlos Soler. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Mane. Laporte does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente tries making a foray down the right. Jacobs. Koulibaly. Sarr. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Carlos Soler. Pedri. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Rodri. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Oh, such a clever touch. Sarr. Out to the right. Diatta. He's found a way through. Carlos Soler. Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Jacobs. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. Oh, a delicate chip through. Diatta. It's a goal kick. Carlos Soler. And it's Llorente. Now he's wondering who wants it. Carlos Soler. Ndiaye. So what can they make of this? Sarr. Diatta. And here's Mane. Good ball, good take. And he's on his... And the shot! Goal! Senegal! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Senegal take the lead. Mikel Oyarzabal. Carlos Soler. And it's played forward. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Great work on the overlap. And he's done with that well. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. Koulibaly, and he goes cross-field. And here's Mane. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Soler. Pedri tries to dink it through. And a chance! He scored! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Al-Kubasi clears it away. Yamal absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Jacobs. Sarr. Pedri. Rodri. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Very nicely done. And here's Soler. Llorente. Yamal have it back and can go again. Chance here to counter. Jacobs. And it's Sarr. Kubasi. Llorente. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Great run on the overlap here. Llorente. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Tries a deft little ball. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Llorente. Carlos Soler. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler played out to the left flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. That has been cut short. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Diatta. It's a good run down the right. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Mane. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Llorente. Yamal. Rodri. Over to the left. Pedri. Pedri looking for a runner. Jacobs attempts a clearance. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. Carlos Soler, showing good feet. Carlos Soler, played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Llorente, oh, good spread. Time to deliver. Yamal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oyarzabal plays it short. That's very neat. Llorente with the cross. Diatta is there and he can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Sarr. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Mane proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Carlos Soler. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Llorente. He is just caressing the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Been knocked clear, and it's Pedri, and the shot's on here, lofted upfield. Oh, they could break here. Diatta. Diatta picks it up out wide. Sarr. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Soler. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal. The ball is loose and could be danger here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Spain go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Carlos Soler. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Was very necessary, and they've got a throw. And it's Rodri, and here's Pedri. Sarr, aim forwards. Mane. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Diatta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Sarr. Diatta, and it's lofted through here. They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. That's going to go a long way. And it's Sarr.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ferran, up he goes! It just took too long getting forward.
Oyarzabal cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Koulibaly. Diatta looks to get on the end of this. Rodri. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Carlos Soler. Back when it goes.
Carlos Soler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Laporte gently done. Koulibaly. And it's Diatta. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Carlos Soler. That has found him in acres of space. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oyarzabal brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Some good work on the right flank here. Diatta. And here's Mane. Out to the right. Diatta has it in a wide position. There are a few waiting for it, and he'll shoot here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Idrissa Gueye. Yamal. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Throw it. Mane. Cleared without complication. It's a poor throw that. Picked. Oh, terrible pass. Bit of a misjudgment. Carlos Soler. Llorente. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Sarr. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ndiaye. Played into the middle. And that's a throw. Cucurella. Out for a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Carlos Soler. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Pedri. Pedri crossed. A mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Diatta. Sarr. Ndiaye is onto it in a flash. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Diatta. Laporte gets across to intercept that. Cucurella. Kubasi. Rodri. And it's played forward. Carlos Soler. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Diatta. And here's Mane. Sarr. Sarr chips it through. Ndiaye. Now what about this cross? He can get that clear. Jacobs goes on a charge down the left. And it's Jacobs. Jacobs with the cross. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Pedri. Decent progress down the left. Ferran Torres. That is lovely. Cross from Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. And it's Gay. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that could set him on his way. Carlos Soler. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. Sarr. Jacobs with the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good spread. Llorente drives forward on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Senegal. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Jacobs. And it's Jacobs. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Koulibaly. Just about up to 75 minutes. Diatta. Now here's the delivery. Now it's Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Proves too strong. Diatta.
Spain look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Yamal. Llorente. And it's played forward, played back in. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Carlos Soler. Yamal. Played out to the right. In by Llorente. And that's been repelled. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Thinks one through. Clears it away. He's in space and looking for options.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's run loose here. And here's Ferran Torres.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ndiaye chasing after it. Kubasi. Laporte. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, and the keeper's got it again. Laporte. Pau Kubasi goes forward. Yamal could try cutting inside here. And it's Soler. Llorente.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played towards the other side. Diatta providing an outlet on that flank. Mane with a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sarr. Diatta. Sarr played into space. Nice touch. And it's played in here. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Jakobs cuts out the pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Jacobs, gently done.
Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Soler. Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Carlos Soler has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Oyarzabal is short. Looking for a decent ball in. Cucurella. Rodri. Llorente with the cross.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal. Kubasi. Ndiaye. Jacobs. Oh, sweet feet. Firmly met.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It'll be a throw-in. Crossed into the box.
Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Back into the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Kubasi forwards and with intent. And it's Llorente. Played into space out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been slipped through. That pass has been well intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Llorente. That looks a cracking ball.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella climbs up big! And that has been clubbed away. And that's a real chance missed. That looks a good cross. Oyarzabal. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mane. Diatta. Oh, smashing header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Senegal really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Soler. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ferran Torres. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He is through here. Cucurella. The final 5 minutes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Pedri. Laporte. Kubasi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Sarr shifted upfield. Diatta has it in a wide position. This could be their final throw of the dice. Senegal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. And it's Gay. Senegal to make one last surge forward. Now it's Ndiaye.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Laporte. It's a quick ball upfield.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. That's tidy. Needs a quality cross.
Senegal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yamal. Pedri. That has been knocked clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Llorente, gently done. And it's Llorente. And here's Yamal. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's hoisted clear. Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oyarzábal with the short one. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Gets it away.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Diatta. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Ndiaye, and it's Jacobs. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Senegal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Mane. It really is now or never. The referee's awarded a free kick.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oyarzábal, foot in. Kubasi. Pedri. 4 extra minutes added on. Laporte. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Cucurella. And he's straight offside. And it's Diatta. Now it's Mane. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Carlos Soler. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Koulibaly. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Sarr. Carlos Soler. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Laporte. Now that's well seen too. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Yamal! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Spain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Ndiaye in acres of space out wide. Now it's Ndiaye. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Diatta. And it's Mane. Diatta played out towards the right wing. Nice control. It's a great ball. Shapes to shoot! Well, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koulibaly. Jacobs. Jacobs with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Yamal. Carlos Soler. Kubasi. Llorente. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. That is a great pick out. Ferran Torres. In it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye, now he's off and running. Jacobs. Ndiaye finds himself offside. Jacobs. Jacobs could try cutting inside here. Ndiaye. Oh, really cute. What a... There's the shot! Yamal. Llorente. And that's it. So this is already looking like a tough test, an anticlimactic end to a game which started with so much hope. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's the start they didn't want, but it doesn't have to mean there's no chance of recovery. There's still plenty of points to turn things around, although I must add, much less room for error now.
Let's hope for better luck next time.
of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the midfielder, Sarr, is going to have a very busy game here, Peter. Not only because he has a lot of ground to cover, but he's that kind of go-to guy. He embraces everything. He's just a willing runner all of the time. And it's great to see that energy in his play. But he's also very good at winning the ball back and then quickly moving it on.
Okay, interesting. Ndiaye. Over to the left. Subimendi. And it's Pino. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, good spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played back in. Ferran Torres. Koulibaly. Koulibaly, he's gone direct here. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ndiaye. Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Pedri. Pedro Porro. Jeremy Pino. Pedro Porro, and it's lofted through here. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye played out towards the right wing. Bina. Pedri shifted upfield. Oh, nice touch. Ferran Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Idrissa Gueye. Pedro Porro. Jeremy Pino. Pedro Porro. Jeremy Pino. Bina. Subimendi. Laporte looks to the other side. Ferran Torres. Lovely feet. And it's Pedri. Subimendi. And they've got rid. Jacobs. Sarr. Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Laporte. Howson aimed forwards. And that is out of play. Oh, that's nice. Nice interception, well timed. Sarr played with finesse. Diatta. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Laporte. Ndiaye. Jacobs. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Liner. And he goes cross-field. And it's Grimaldo. Oh, shooting chance!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Jacobs, gently done. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Howson. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Jeremy Pino. Great work on the overlap. Out of play for a goal kick. Spain have reclaimed it. Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Nice control. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ndiaye. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Now that's well seen too. Jacobs. Koulibaly. Ndiaye. Spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! It's anyone's ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Diatta. So who's he picking out? Here comes another cross.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's Mane. Diatta. Thinks one through. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jakobs with the short one. That'll be a throw-in. And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Baina. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Sarr played out towards the right wing. Diatta. He has found the way through. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Grimaldo. Baina. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. And it's Porro. Baina. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Pedro Porro. Koulibaly tries to clear. Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. It's out for a goal kick. Aim forwards. Ndiaye. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Ndiaye. And it's Jakobs.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jeremy Pino. Now it's Pino. Pedro Porro. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Koulibaly. Diatta looks to get on the end of this. And it's Diatta. Calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Alex Bina clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has sent him sprawling. And Ndiaye was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Mane. Ndiaye. Now it's Ndiaye. Idrissa Gueye. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Jacobs pings it across. Now it's Bina. And it's Bina. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Here's Oyarzabal, and it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Bina. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Laporte. Sarr. And here's Mane. Mane played out towards the right wing. Mane. And here's the chance to counter. Zubimendi. And it's Pedri. And here's Bina. Oyarzabal stood his ground strongly. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Oyarzabal, chance! And he thumps it clear. That's a little off target. Sarr, and here's Mane. Ferran Torres.
Senegal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the ball is out of play. Bina. Pedro Porro. Played towards the other side. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Takes a shot! Time to deliver. And that's been repelled. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Tries a measured ball. He's through here. So much time and space. He's having a shot! Yeremy Pino. Grimaldo. Pedri. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Pino is onto it in a flash. Pino with the foul. Ndiaye. Played out wide. Jakobs with the cross. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Ferran Torres. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Pedri. Pino. Jakobs gets good distance on it. Sarr. Koulibaly gently done. Sarr. Koulibaly. Played out to the right. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Zubimendi. And it's Pino. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Sarr. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Diatta. Diatta. Done delicately. Oh, what a pass! Strong running down that left flank. Lobbed in behind. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndiaye. Baina shifted upfield. Jakobs. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta. Sarr. Laporte gets it clear. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Chance, surely! Pedro Porro getting this one clear. And it's Sarr. Now it's Diatta. Swings it across. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Mane is off. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ronaldo. Ferran Torres. That's tidy. Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. That's a cute ball. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That's That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Alex Baina simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pedro Porro. That pass has been well intercepted. Diatta absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Delivered across. Raya deals with that, nice and simple. Zubimendi. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Porro. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Koulibaly chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. There are a few waiting for it. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo gets into some space. Oh, smashing header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Jacobs forwards and with intent. And back to the keeper they go. Baina. In with the challenge. Ndiaye. That is lovely. Sarr. And here's Mann and Body! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Jeremy Pino. Laporte. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Zubimendi. And here's Oyarzabal. Pino knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Idrissa Gueye, aim forwards. Now it's Diatta. Now it's Mane. It's a good foot in there. Howson. Oyarzabal. Zubimendi. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fired deep towards the back post. That has been knocked clear. Pedro Porro, now here's the delivery. Can he deliver? Idrissa Gueye is there and he can get that clear. Ndiaye. Clipped into space. Can he latch on to this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. Ndiaye. Jeremy Pino. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Sarr. Nicely intercepted. And it's Diatta. Oh, a delicate chip through. Diatta. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oyarzabal. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. Ndiaye. Jacobs. And here's Mane. And it's Jacobs. Changes him with that. Sarr! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble now.
Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Baina. Ndiaye was steaming forward.
Ndiaye, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's dealt with that well. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Sarr. Diatta could try cutting inside here. Ndiaye. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Grimaldo. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Sarr. Jacobs. Ndiaye. He's got away. Ndiaye's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Jeremy Pino. Pino played out towards the right wing. Played towards the other side, and it's Diatta. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Diatta. Diatta picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Nicely shaped cross. And out it comes again. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. And this is tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Jacobs plays it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ndiaye, out to the left it goes, back into the middle. Ronaldo clears it away. Now it's Diatta. And it's Diatta. Sarr. Howson. Pedri. Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. And here's Pino. Pino. Played into the middle. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alex Grim. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Diatta. Played through for the wide man. Mane, looking to go deep. Overhit and out of play. Ferran Torres. Pedro Porro. Jeremy Pino. Subimendi. And here's Oyarzabal. And Ndiaye wins the duel this time. Koulibaly. Koulibaly played over towards the opposite flank. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Alex Grim. There's the header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Senegal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Idrissa Gueye shifted upfield. Koulibaly. Ndiaye. And here's Mane. Real chance! Oh, bang on target. Ronaldo. Senegal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Koulibaly aim forwards. Baina. Oyarzabal cuts out the pass. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Zubimendi. And here's Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Could move up a gear here. And he cuts out the supply. Idrissa Gueye. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's a very... And body! Same again, same outcome.
Senegal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Baina. Howson. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Baina does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Koulibaly. Jacobs. Diaye. Jacobs. Koulibaly. Diatta chasing after it. Ball's gone out of play.
Mane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Sarr, and it's lofted through here. Has crossed, climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pedri. Grimaldo, forwards and with intent. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro, it's a mighty effort! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pino, he's shifting through the gears here. Pino! Cleared without complication. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Saar, probing pass. Howson. Laporte. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Howson. Moved on forwards. He is through here. Pino. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pino's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Off the ball! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Spain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Jacobs goes short. All the way through, so back it comes. Over to the left. And the shot! Ndiaye goes for a shot! Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Raya sends that a long way. Pedri. Grimaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Koulibaly. Saar shifted upfield. Howson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saar. Ndiaye. Jacobs. Now the delivery. Carries far too far and out of play. Bina. That's a throw. Ndiaye. Spread out to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Diatta. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for the shot! It's a loose ball. Laporte gets it away. Succumbs to the pressure. Laporte. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Laporte. Baina. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Ronaldo. Sarr. And it's Diatta. Now it's Mane. Mane. Diatta looking to get on the end of this. Very nicely done. Ndiaye. Good chance here! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Jeremy Pino. Baina. Ferran Torres. Pino. Pedro Porro tries across. Idrissa Gueye is there and he can get that clear. Zubimendi cuts it out. And here's Ferran Torres. Cross to the back post. Koulibaly clears it away. Pedri played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. And here's Pino. And it's Porro. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. The referee has just said play on. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Oyarzabal. Out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
That's the first half. Rookie starts Sundays. The preparation of skills.
And the second half gets underway. Senegal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Jeremy Pino. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Spain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Will be a throw-in. Senegal are making a change now.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
It'll be a throw-in. Ferran Torres. Howson. Grimaldo. Laporte. Zubimendi. Howson. Koulibaly. Sarr. Spread out to the left. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Pedro Porro, aim forwards. Koulibaly. Koulibaly, gently done. And he's heaved it away. Sarr. Oh, it's played into the area. Idrissa Gueye. Great defending, strong and determined. And they've got a throw. And it's Sarr. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeremy Pino. Thinks one through. And it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sarr. Jacobs shifted upfield. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Yeremy Pino. Oh, that was very necessary. Pedro Porro. Defending of the desperate variety. Jacobs. Sarr. Yeremy Pino. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Oh, easy pickings there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Laporte. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Oh, great chance! It's a goal kick. Idrissa Gueye. Zubimendi. Sarr. Dieng. Sarr. And it's Jacobs. Undiai. Yeremy Pino. We expected better, and so did he. Oyarzabal does really well to win the ball there. Oyarzabal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dieng. Undiai. Moved on forwards, plays it in, shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Koulibaly gets over and intercepts, and it's Diatta. Sarr. Jacobs. Dieng. Jacobs. Showing good feet. Dieng! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diatta. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yeremy Pino. Pedro Porro. Yeremy Pino. Pedri. Baina. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Pedro Porro makes the interception. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he welcomes it in. Koulibaly. Ndiaye. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Pino. Baina. Pedro Porro. That is lovely. Baina. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Shoots! Danger averted for now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Zubimendi. Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for a decent ball in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Howson getting this one clear. And it's Gay. Jacobs. That's tidy. Sarr. Proves too strong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Laporte. Yeremy Pino. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ndiaye. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Baina. Zubimendi. Howson. Sarr. Diatta receives it in a wide position. Serves up across. Pedro Porro tries to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferran Torres.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pedro Porro, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Cross into the box. Koulibaly forwards and with intent. They get a throw in. Pedro Porro. And here's Pino. Jeremy Pino. Pino's big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Mane. Mane. Diatta. Oh, that's neat. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. And that is as far as they're going to go. Diatta. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Jacobs. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Sarr. Diatta. And it's Diatta. Sarr. Cross goes in there. Raya claims it without any fuss. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Spain have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ferran Torres. Looking here to chip it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. And here's Mane. has been knocked clear.
Pedro Porro. Baina. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro.
Laporte gently done.
Attendance for this match was 44,000.
Alex Baina.
Just about up to the hour now.
Jeremy Pino. Pedro Porro.
And here's Baina.
Sarr.
Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Ndiaye. Mane. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Mane.
Spain will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
Spain, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Sarr. Pedri. Diatta.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Baina. Pedro Porro.
Laporte. Laporte shifted upfield.
Pedri.
Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Grimaldo.
Pedro Porro.
The most accurate pass. Can he get onto this? And the ball is out of play. Oyarzabal. That's good play. Grimaldo. Oh, nice touch. And here's Ferran Torres. Defending of the desperate variety. Swept in.
Sarr.
And the counter is on.
And it's Diatta.
Ferran Torres.
Zubimendi.
Laporte. And it's played forward.
Jeremy Pino. Baina.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Pedri.
Koulibaly attempts a clearance. There are a few waiting for it.
Pedri with the cross.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Here's Biner. Hit into the middle. Jacobs tries to clear. Zubimendi. And it's Porro. Oh, well measured. Koulibaly gets rid without sophistication. Mane. Jacobs. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yeremy Pino. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Howson. Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. Sarr. And it's Mane. Ndiaye. Oh, good spread. Diatta. Diatta gets a cross in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Sarr. Diatta. Sarr. Laporte with the clearance. Idrissa Gueye. Sarr. And here's Mane. Mane. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Senegal have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pedri. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Diatta, now he's off and running. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. Aim forwards. Biner. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zubimendi. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Biner. And it's Porro. Out of play for a throw. Idrissa Gueye done delicately. Sarr. Oh, it's play. Oh, smashing header! It's in! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Subimendi. Jeremy Pino. Pedri. Senegal have scored 2. Grimaldo has got himself a free kick. Mane. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Baina. Pedro Porro. Baina. Pedro Porro. Pino. That's a great ball. And the shot! He can get that clear. Ndiaye. Jacobs shifted upfield. Jacobs. Over to the left. Crossed into the middle. Cleared away. Jacobs. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options. Can he find the finish?
Senegal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jacobs. Oyarzabal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Laporte. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lobbed in behind. Howson getting this one clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's really well cleared. And it's Gueye. Jacobs. Baina wins the duel this time. Jeremy Pino. Baina. Idrissa Gueye. Played out to the right. And it's Diatta. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Diatta. Diatta's surely now! Howson with the clearance. Nice control. He whips it across. Idrissa Gueye tries a deft little ball. Mane. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dieng, Mane with a shot! Pedri. Howson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Howson, gently done. Sarr. Jacobs. Jacobs. That's very neat. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Delivered in. And he's there to get rid. Gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Sarr.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Zubimendi. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he deliver? Jacobs moves short. Aimed in towards the centre. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pedro Porro. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Jacobs. Oh, such a clever touch. Defending of the desperate variety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Laporte. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's through, now is he in? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Diata. That has found him in acres of space. Pedro Porro with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zubimendi. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Diatta. Looks to the other side. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Diatta. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. So who's he picking out? Gets the shot away! Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Baina. Pedro Porro. Ball is over the line. Sarr. Senegal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Mane. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Zubimendi clears it away. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Diatta. Very nicely done. Idrissa Gueye. Mane played out towards the right wing. It's really well cleared. Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Out to the right. It's a good run down the right. Time to deliver. Played it again. Pedro Porro is there and he can get that clear. Yeremy Pino. Diatta. Mane.
Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Idrissa Gueye. And it's Mane. Sarr. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Taken with style. Senegal are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Played into space out wide. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries to clear. Here's the chance to cross. Ferran Torres gets rid without sophistication.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. Jacobs. Koulibaly, he's fizzed it forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Howson attempts a clearance. Mane, backward it goes. Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Baina, and here's Pino. Picks it up out wide. Pedro Porro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Final seconds, this has to be it. And it's Pino. Mane.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Oyarzabal. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tino, there's the delivery. Saar with the clearance. Jeremy Pino. That's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Senegal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There's a foul, free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. So I hope it's nothing serious. Saar. Koulibaly. And he goes cross-field. Great work on the overlap. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zubimendi is there, and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Extra minutes added on. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Baina. Laporte. Pedro Porro. And it's Mane. Grimaldo wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Baina. Nice physical challenge. Sarr. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Senegal have to get it into the box, and quickly. Oh, nice touch. The ball's come loose here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Going for goal! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, that is a bit special. And now he has two. All square again into the dying minutes. Laporte. Howson. Zubimendi. Laporte. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sarr. The final seconds now. And here's Mane. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Howson. Grimaldo. Yamal. Grimaldo. And it's Sarr. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Koulibaly. Sarr. And here's Mane. That has found him in acres of space. Needs a quality cross. Sarr. Idrissa Gueye. And can he finish it? Well, that is rather wayward. Well read, nice interception. Koulibaly. Sarr. Aim forwards. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Grimaldo. And the referee brings it to a close. So they make their points on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. 1 point is okay, and steering clear of an opening loss keeps the mood in the dressing room upbeat and confident that better results await.